I am one of two partners, and we have 10 other individuals working at Lawrence Co. We're based in Harrow. It's an old firm, old established firm. I've been a member of AVN, or rather my firm has, for many years, I think approaching 10.
Right, okay.
So it's been a long time. So we are using the products, but this new way of formalizing is much better.
The roadmap
because
structure.
the roadmap structure
So-
is much better because we could have forgotten some bits and it comes back, and we can now concentrate and ensure that everybody in the team is with it, and it's a reminder, it's a refresher for us. So in that respect, it's very, very good. And we need that step-by-step approach to ensure that we are doing everything we can and using all the tools AVN has to offer, and not forgetting anything.
So you've done the Clarity Roadmap.
Yes.
What were the highlights for you out of that? What sort of struck a chord with you?
All of it, really. I mean, the whole thing, just going through the whole workbook was very useful indeed. And whilst we are doing Time's Up, and much of that first Clarity workbook was on Time's Up, it's still important to just make sure that you cover all the bases, as it were, and do everything. And it was very useful. There were some areas which we needed to introduce and do better. Rather, we were doing it, but it's just a constant improvement. It reminds us that we're not 100% there. Whilst we are doing debt collection, debt control, it is better. Have we thought it through all the way? Are we doing it properly? And this gives us an opportunity to just revisit this whole area and then just go through it.
So if you'd have done Clarity 10 years ago, do you think it would have changed much?
It would. I think if this was available 10 years ago, then yeah, we would have gone about it then. And whilst it was always nice to have another one to freshen up, as it were, and things are always changing in the accounting tax world, it's a good idea to do it this way in a systematic manner. And there could possibly be a suggestion, if I may make, to AVN, which would be to have some kind of a certificate at the end of it to say, wow, you finished. Okay, it's not excellence, it's not practice excellence, but
Yeah.
it's a junior qualification, if you like.
So would you think it would be good to do, say, in a year or 2 years again, to revisit what you achieved?
Absolutely. It's always a good idea. It will be much quicker.
Yeah.
We should be able to whiz through most of it and say, yes, we are on track still, but it's always a good idea to revisit, because sometimes some of it is neglected by just default. We're too busy and we forget that these tools are there, these tools are available. I think what this does is just systematically go through all the available tools at AVN and explain to us what's important. Things like soft things like vision and strategy, all these things are very important, they're vital to running a good practice, and sometimes we forget that in our busy lives, and then it's very, very important to just make sure that the website is up to date, all the other marketing strategy is up to date, and so on. So there are so many things that we can learn from this.
So you've obviously looked at, you've been through the Clarity Roadmap, you've done it on your practice. Are there any things that you've actually taken from that you can actually use with clients?
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, I was thinking I could introduce much of this to our clients and say to them, look, you need to have a systematic, disciplined approach and giving me the nagging rights so that you can improve. So much of it, I would say 90% of it would be relevant to our clients as well. Because most clients in London, where we are based, are service-based clients.
Right.
We don't have manufacturing clients. And I think, same as us, they would also benefit in the same way.
Okay. Do you think that will make you stand out as different to other accountants?
Yes, over time it would. Yes, of course it would. I think it's a conversation to be had with the clients, and to say to them, look, we know we haven't offered you this kind of service before, but if you are very serious, and you should be, then this is the way. Our whole approach now is going to be to focus on clients and select clients who want to be ambitious, who really are open-minded about new ideas. And what we find is when we do have those conversations with clients, they are more open than we think. and you know, when we start conversing, they say, yeah, I'm all for it, let's do it.
I think one of the things is often that they're not even aware that this sort of service is available, let alone that you can provide this service.
Yes.
I think the other interesting fact is I often see that they're more willing to pay for these type of service as a value that they can perceive, rather than compliance service, which is almost like a quasi-tax to them.
Yes.
I mean, I don't want to put words in your
Absolutely.
mouth. Sort of...
Absolutely. You are absolutely right. Obviously, it's not for every client, but there are a good chunk of clients who would welcome this kind of thing, and who, yeah, you have to offer much more than compliance. I mean, we see every single day that compliance services are going. They're going to disappear, you know, over time. There's more and more help from HMRC directly to the customer, and then people should be able to do their own personal tax returns unless they are very complicated. So, you know, already that is happening. Some of our clients do their own personal tax returns. So that all kinds of compliance is going to go down. And in that place, we should put in place the value-added services for which we trained. I mean, we are chartered accountants because of that. We should not be too bothered about losing compliance work. We want to add value to our clients. And therefore, yeah, absolutely, this is the right path to follow.
I mean, I sort of see compliance services as the foot in the door, or the window to opportunities within them. You sort of get close to your clients and you can pick up little nuances that actually allow you to investigate the other services that you can offer, and have those valuable conversations.
Yes, it's absolutely true. They come to us obviously for compliance services to start with, although hopefully that should change over time, that we get clients referred to us for our other work, but we're miles away from that yet. So most of our clients come to us because of compliance work. But yes, then we can, once we win their trust, and it's all about empathy and trust, then they are very open to new ideas, new suggestions, and everything. And it's so very easy. Once we become friends with our clients, then everything is possible. And I'm glad to say that most of our clients are our friends. I mean, they just turn to me and say, Jay, what do you think? And whatever I say, I'll go along with it. Most of them are like that. So it's really great that they feel that way. And for that reason, I think it's okay. We should do it now.